All right. Welcome to another episode of Connect and Politic. We're here with a special guest. Please introduce yourself by telling us your name, where you're currently located, and your favorite snack.
Name is Troy Robinson. I'm currently located in Detroit, Michigan. And favorite snack would definitely have to be Oreos.
Oreos. Wow. What's
Oreos.
any special type?
Nope, just the regular Oreos. No thin cream or double stuff. Just regular Oreos with milk.
Yeah.
Favorite snack all time.
Oreo is there are a few people on here that have said Oreo as the snack of choice. One person even is a collector, because they have all the
Special, yeah.
special types that she
You
collects.
got,
So.
you got the peanut butter. You got the regular ones. Just regular chocolate Oreos for me.
Nice. Do you remember your favorite food as a child?
Favorite food as a child would definitely have to be spaghetti, man. Grandma's spaghetti. Grandma passed, mom took all the recipes, started making spaghetti. Every time she cook it, I'm there, man. It's definitely spaghetti.
Right. And what's your favorite meal as an adult?
As an adult, oh man, that's a hard choice. I like to eat. Man. That's a hard choice. So as an adult, I would definitely have to say salmon. I love salmon, grilled, baked, any kind of way.
What was the last time you had, salmon?
I actually cooked it about last week over some rice with some lemon.
Okay.
So, that's my favorite go-to meal to cook as well. So every time I get hungry, yeah, definitely.
That's good. What's your fondest memory from childhood?
Fondest memory from childhood, it's so many of them, but I would have to say my father had a 6'4" Impala, just like the one off the movie with Queen Latifah. Set It Off, just like that one. He had one just like that one. Every weekend, he'll take us to go buy a pair of new Jordans, me, my brother, and my sister, and then he'll just take us ride downtown Detroit in the 6'4" Impala. He's always called shotgun. Love to ride in the front seat.
Nice.
Definitely good memories there.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. What color?
It was baby blue. It's almost the same color as the one they had on Set It Off, but a little bit bluer, man.
Wow.
So that's like my favorite car. I think that's why I'm into cars now.
Does he still have it?
Nope, he got rid of it. He just had a lot of problems with it, and he started getting into real estate. He wasn't doing anything with it. Then somebody came by, he just sold it to him. He actually cried when he sold it because he had it for so long, man. But he wouldn't. My mom told me like it hurt him to let the car go. I was like, oh really? I'm like, I bet it did. We had so many memories with the car. And she was like, he actually cried. Of course, I laughed. I can see why. It was a lot of memories with that vehicle.
What do you miss anything about being a child?
Oh man, I just miss the innocence, just living free, carefree. The bonding. We still have bonding with family, of course, but living the carefree with your brothers and sisters, not having to worry about anything, especially what's going on in today's world. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how much our parents, sheltered us from that and kept us all close together. So I really respect my parents for that as well. And also, my dad was a football coach as well. I love playing sports, all the way from JV league all the way up to high school. Wow. So, just that connection we all had as kids, not worrying about anything going on in the world, stuff like that.
Yeah. How do you think that childhood helped groom you into the person you are today?
Oh, man, Detroit is a rough area. So I think definitely by my mom, my father staying on me, helped me, learn respect, loyalty, how to respect my elders, of course, character. Also, they mom, dad, taught us things to keep us out of trouble as well. Now I have actually two little girls, and I got one on the way. And I always say, God put them in my place, put them there for me. Like, I'm a girl dad now, but as a youngin, I was always fast. So I feel like God did that to slow me down, to show me patience, how to groom little girls. Because I always wanted a boy, but got 3 girls. But I think that plays a part from my childhood as
well. Yeah. We will revisit that.
Yeah, of course.
The kids piece.
Yeah.
What are some of the most important lessons you learned from your parents?
Just how to be. My dad always told me to be a stand-up guy. Always admit when I'm wrong. Mother told me never lie. Always do the right thing. Um, Always care for others. I have a big heart. I will get a shirt off my back to somebody else. So, mom and dad always taught that in our household. And also how to be a family, how to care for each other. Your brother, your sister, those are, your number ones. You protect them no matter what. Those things I took from my childhood. And as I grown, I could say those traits have came with me a long way.
Yeah. And when you left your parents' house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you went to school, you went to undergrad.
Correct.
What surprised you during that transition?
The thing that surprised me, I wasn't scared, to leave the house. I was actually comfortable just by, the connection that I did have with my parents and all that and how they were, my dad drove down there with me all the way to Pennsylvania from Detroit. That's like 12 hours. So they drove me there. They stayed a couple of days. I guess them transferring me from a young adulthood into being on my own, that was a great experience, but I can tell by how they raised me, I was able to fend for myself, not be scared, to go out in the world, fend for myself, take care of myself as well.
Was there anything in the world that surprised you?
That surprised me. I would say like the freedom, just being out there on your own, making your own decisions at that age, going from high school, from your parents' house, boom, you're out in the world with friends. You really got no one telling you what to do. That was surprising a little bit for me.
What are your favorite things to do for self-care?
For self-care, gym. I work out every day. I love the gym. Try to eat healthy. Me and Malcolm, we always got a little thing going on. When we both cook, we send it to each other.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. We try to keep each other on it. On our health and wellness and stuff like that. But yeah, working out every day. Go jogging here and there. Just try to cook, feed my body, my mind, and my spirit all the
time. Yeah. What that so when you cook every day, you then you send like the recipe or take a picture of it and you send it to him and then he does the same to you?
Yeah, so like he'll go out shopping and I'll be like, so what's on the menu tonight? He'll be like, oh man, he'll FaceTime me, like, I got these vegetables going, I got some rice, got some salmon in there, and I'll FaceTime him too. I got baked chicken or whatever I have. Yeah. Or if I make a meal that I like, I'll take a picture of it, send it to him. I got over like 100 pictures of food in my phone right now.
Nice.
I shared it. But it's a good thing though, because it like keeps us, us connected. Yep. We both like working out. We both like eating healthy. Yeah. So, I mean, he's on top of it. So he pushes me a little bit more in the kitchen. Yeah. But like, I'm a workout head. So I'm in the gym every day. But it's good though, man, to keep each other, motivated.
Yeah. No, I mean, it might be even something to consider, turning into, I mean, like, I think, okay, part of, what I'm doing here is providing an opportunity for folks to show, another side of themselves, right? Like a more complete picture, right? So there's the, what people see at work or what people see on social media, etc. But, something like what you just said, where there's two friends that are men, it's almost unheard of, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
But it's a reality, but it's just a narrative that hasn't been exposed, right?
Correct.
So like exactly. There's two guys, you're cooking while probably your fiance is right there, like, like giving you tips or just, joking or whatever it is, like sharing that with, and you already documented and recorded, like you take pictures and those kind of things. I think, it's something to consider. We might we might do a part 2 with you and Malcolm.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Have your fiance there. And I'm gonna ask her some questions about like, just like her take on the relationship and like how she's there when you're cooking, and, like just all of that. And, I think that would be dope.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we both are like that. We probably have a little cook-off on the side.
Yeah, exactly. Like we just go in. Like,
right.
Yeah, no, that would be good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What are some things you do for self-growth?
It's just for self-growth, man. I'll just try to invest in myself. Try to read a book here and there too, just learn more. Talking to older mentors about, I'm trying to get into real estate now. Good thing you asked about that. So I'm trying to, find the right way to invest, money the right way, do things the right way so I can have it down the line for my kids. Going to get into real estate now, jump into buying my first property. I don't know much about it, but I'll think about it this way. All the money I spend on miscellaneous stuff, I can just take that, jump into it. Is it going to work or I fail? But if it fails, I'll learn from it. 9 times out of 10, I'm a go-getter. So I think it's going to work. But that's what I do for self-growth, just try to feed myself more knowledge to build myself up and try new things.
Nice. And you said your dad is in real estate
Yep.
as well, right?
Yep. So he's in real estate as well.
Yeah, so I mean.
So he's teaching me too. He's teaching me how to get the houses off the Detroit Land Bank site, how to take care of the taxes, if there's taxes on it left on the house. So yeah, he's a pretty smart guy in that area. So I'm just, stick with him and take that journey.
Nice. Do you have any good habits that you practice regularly, and how did you develop those habits? I know you already talked about cooking good and working out. Anything else?
Yeah, I would say, just taking care of myself. Also, just like you said, you're a people person as well. I try to be the same way. I try to be open to everyone else. I try to think about me, another trait about me as well. I'm good when it comes to people need someone to talk to as well, like you said you were. So I just try to do for others more than I do for myself at the same time, just see everything in a bigger picture.
Yeah.
I think the world would be much greater like that. We have more people like that.
Nice. Is there something you're looking forward to that excites you? I mean, I think I kind of have an idea, but.
Yeah, I'll say we got this wedding coming up, engaged, got a newborn babies, should be here in September.
You got a lot. You got a lot of.
Got a lot, man. I'm excited. Like I said, we just moved in the house as well, so excited for that. I'm excited for life, man. I'm excited for new journeys. Like I said, real estate, helping out there, trying new things. I'm excited. I got a lot going on.
Yeah, that's good. What do you do in your professional life, and is it any different than what you dream about doing as a kid?
So as a kid, I always wanted to be in the NFL. That was my dream. So it's much different now, but I always loved computers growing up. I always loved games, taking them apart, putting them together. So my professional life right now, that's what I'm doing now. So I'm an IT admin. Any issues that employees have with computers, any kind of scanners on the floor, PLC machines, any kind of machines like that, engineering side, I handle that. So it's a little bit different, but it's still right along the line. Because when I graduated from undergrad, I had a bachelor's in sports, but I've always loved computers, so that's why I jumped back into IT, information systems. So I think I'm heading in the right direction now. I want to get my own little business, a little LLC, have my own computer company on the side, make money for myself, and then just have my own business. Nice. So I think I'm heading in the right direction.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Is there something on your bucket list to learn or do?
To learn or do. Oh man. I say to do, maybe skydive. Me and my fiance talk about that. To do that, skydive. To learn, I don't think not to learn. A lot of stuff to do though.
Nice. Is there anything you want to unlearn?
Any bad habits that I have, I wish I could unlearn. Of course, man. I'm pretty good, decent guy, but any bad habits, unhealthy eating. I like to have a cigar here and there. Maybe I learned that as well. Just bad habits in general, man. But everything else, I think I'm pretty straightforward.
Nice. Have you learned anything recently that changed your perspective on a subject, product, or idea?
Have I learned anything recently?
Recently could be 12 months to, the last year.
I would just say I've been getting more into politics with all this stuff going on, with the COVID, with the president stuff. Just thinking a little differently. I got into a heated argument on the internet actually with someone, and he was actually a cop. It was over the George Floyd situation. But, you got to learn people don't think the same way as you. You can't go back and forth with everybody. Somebody got to be the biggest person. And like I told him, all cops aren't bad, and all black people aren't bad as well. But just a little situation like that. Just got into it. I'm trying to dive into that more. Just learn so I can groom my kids as well to grow up to be on the safe side and just be ready for the world.
Yeah, that's actually something very interesting that you brought up.
Yeah.
That you had an argument on the internet. Was this on Twitter, Instagram?
Facebook. It was Facebook, man.
Facebook.
It's Facebook.
So, tell me more. Like, I want to learn. I want to understand. How that happens, right? Like, how does it happen?
So we got same mutual friend. So my mutual friend was in the military, and he reposted the situation of George Floyd.
Right.
And the cop came on there and said, well, he was resisting. He was resisting, and they said he was on drugs. They said the cop shouldn't go to jail for putting his knee on his back. And then everybody just started going on. It's like 100 some comments. The cop going back and forth like, well, the cop said, well, if you guys don't resist, this won't happen. We won't have to shoot. That's when I jumped in like, he didn't resist. If you see the video, he didn't resist. He was on the ground for 9 minutes. The man did not move. He had his knee on his neck where he couldn't breathe. Like, you guys could have easily just put him in the car. Cop going back and forth was saying, I would have did the same thing, this and that. Everybody's heated, so I just had to get off the situation because it was getting a little too touchy. So I just logged off of it.
Right. That's why I asked. Even in person, right? It's rare that someone, like, if I exhibit some strong stance on, say, anything, right? If I say I'm a Pistons fan,
mm-hmm.
and you say you're a Bulls fan,
right?
It's gonna be pretty difficult in person, even in person, right? It's gonna be pretty difficult to convince you that
exactly.
Pistons is a better team. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And so I've always found the internet arguments to be like, I just want to learn more. Like, I want to see how it evolves and how what's the thinking from both parties, right? So I've even heard of where people were actual friends in real life, and they posted something so one friend posted something on Facebook or whatever, and then the other friend countered it on their post, and they became then they just started arguing. They blocked each other, and they are no longer friends in real life.
Wow, just for the internet.
Yeah. And so it's an interesting. It's something I need to do more research on this.
But I find it too. A lot of people go to the internet and say stuff that they wouldn't say in real life. A lot of time they get behind the keyboard. It's crazy to say a lot of stuff they wouldn't say in real life.
Yeah.
I feel with the cop, you see what's going on in today's world. Yes, the cop probably was one of your brothers because you're a cop as well. But wrong is wrong, right is right.
Right.
You cannot defend what's wrong. Right. We all saw the same video. We all seen everything. You're up here telling us that it was right. And then he got into the statistics of whites are the same killed as blacks, same amount. Then I sent him a video showing him the breakdown of it. Okay, you got the same amount of people, but the percentage is way higher. Right. He's like, well, I'm not going to go off that the video. I'm going from what the FBI states. I'm like, people are like, well, y'all falsify records all the time and numbers all the time. How can we believe that?
Your friend, the one that is that's the connector between you and him and the other, right. the cop. At any point, did your friend say anything in this?
Yeah. He was going along with them. They actually got into it. They got into it too because he was like, man, I'm happy that you're saying this now. I could block you. And they just started going back and forth. And the comments was getting too long, so I just got off of it. Yeah, they got into it. I'm happy you think this way.
Oh, man. That's crazy. That's
crazy. A lot. Entertainment.
Yeah. Can you think of any advice that you would give your younger self?
Oh, yeah. I would say just keep staying true to what I love, let no one tell me different. Always keep grinding and keep the hustle going.
Yeah. Speaking of hustle, what's the best advice you receive about money?
Save it. Best advice: learn how to save. My pops always. That's another good thing as well. My father always taught me how to save. He always told me, no matter what I do, always make sure my family's straight. Don't worry about myself. Save and make sure your family's straight.
Yeah.
He always taught me that as a young age, as a young kid.
Oh, and you said when do you remember what age he started, teaching you?
This middle school. My dad been teaching me that since like middle school because my dad always been like into cars, real estate, and the money, all that type of stuff. I always see him have money, so I just ask him, "How did you get money? Like, how did you get money? How are you financially stable and stuff like that?" He told me by saving. Whatever you get, save. Also, if you don't have it in the bank, if you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it. That's another good piece of advice. And pretty much save your money.
Nice, nice. Um, he used to. You said because I think you said when we first started, you were telling me that he used to take you guys to get when the Jays would come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He'd take you to get each one, and so what would those conversations be like? Because he's telling you to save, but yet he's going to get he's going to get you Jays.
It'll be more like a reward, like good grades, report
Okay.
card, or something like that. It wouldn't be, he would everything that was bought or everything that was given was always a lesson or something learned or a lesson, not like that, to teach just blow your money off. But
yeah,
because I can remember my sister running down the street with our report cards in her hand, running to the house. Because me and my sister was like right around the same age. My brother was in high school. So we used to get our report cards right around the same time. So we used to run them home, give them to dad, take us to the mall, drive us around in the car, go to night's dinner, come home.
nice.
Yeah.
And I take it you're gonna try to continue some of those practices.
Of course. Yeah, I got a 4-year-old now, so she's I printed out a chore list. So every time because she's into toys, she's into hoverboards and all that stuff. So I make sure everything's checked off. Then at the end of the week, okay, you can go to the mall or go to she loved Target and Meyer. So I take her to Target and Meyer, let her pick out a toy. But she knows she got to have everything done, room clean, help me do laundry, help me do dishes, stuff like that. So I just teach her that, stuff is earned, it's not given. You got to earn stuff in life. Nothing is free, nothing is given.
Nice. What has been the toughest thing you had to tackle, and what helped you get through it?
The toughest thing I had to tackle, you talk about as far as life or as far as anything?
Yeah. Is it whatever life, anything. I mean, any genre, you want to pick.
That's a raw, tough question. I would have to say, I would just say, just life itself, just, as I grow older, just learning to do the right things. It's pretty tough for me. I just got engaged, got 2 kids, 1 on the way. So just figuring out that area of my life right now, making the right decisions for the kids. That's huge for me. I've always wanted to have something, at least something for kids, so they can have something when they get older, be, stable, and make sure I'm supporting them in the right way. So I guess that's the toughest thing right now for me.
And what's helping you get through it?
What's helping me get through it? Of course, fiance, she's there. She got my back 100% away. Family, they're helping me get through it. My sister, she's married already too, so she's helping me as well. My brother is married too, so I got a good support team that that's helping me and teach me how to get through it. So it's definitely different, man. Come from college, it's definitely different. Come from college, kids engaged, it's a big step, man. So
yeah.
But it's been working. It's working in my favor. So, blessed on that part.
When I say happy, what comes to mind?
Family, kids, my fiance, just goals, future. I got a long list of things that come to mind. Just I'm always happy. I'm always excited about something. Always looking to get up and do something else and just try to live a happier life.
Yeah. What qualities or character traits do you admire in other people?
Respect, honesty, loyalty, and just being able to admit when you're wrong. Those are traits that I find attractive in other people.
Mm. And what are red flags that you try to stay away from?
Liars, people that can admit that cannot admit their wrongs. No ambition, no hustle, um, and just people that are up to no good.
Right.
Try to stick away from those types, man.
How do you know when someone's up to no good, though?
Oh, you could tell, man. You could tell just by the conversation. You could tell by what they got going on in life, or what they got planned, or what they're up to. You can have a conversation with someone and tell what type of person they are right off the bat. Well, I know I can for sure. I can meet someone and say, okay, this guy's legit, or this might not be a type person that I need to hang around with. I can meet a friend. Like I always talk about Mal. Like he's a stand-up guy. Every time I talk to him, it's about positivity. It's nothing negative. And I got other people, friends, down with high school with, hey, let's go get a drink, let's go party, let's go do this, let's spend money. But what can you do to help me get money? Let's talk about finances, or let's talk about getting some properties together. Let's talk about something else. So those kind of friends, I kind of let go off the deep end, and I try to attract other friends.
Yeah.
Keep those.
All right. So it's time for a fun question. If you
Do
won
it.
the lottery tomorrow, what will you do?
I'm invested, try to make double. No, I'm gonna have a little fun. All honesty. Of course, buy moms a house. I'm gonna make smart moves with it, get moms a house. It depends on how much I'm winning a lot.
Okay, let's say you're taking home $300 million.
300 million. I'm definitely gonna get moms a house. I'm gonna get a house, and I'm gonna try to make the best investments I possibly can to make that money twice, and then have a little fun.
Gonna buy Detroit?
I could buy up some of it and renovate it. That's not a bad idea either.
Nice. All right, so you have two and one on the way, all girls. What values are you hoping to imprint on them?
Just respect for themselves, honesty, to be strong-minded, to be strong, powerful Black women, be determined, being go-getters. Nothing can stop you. You rule the world, pretty much. You can go out and get it. Never take no for an answer, and just know Daddy always gonna have your back no matter what. Nice. We're gonna get it together.
Nice. Is there anyone you would like to thank or express your appreciation for that you haven't had the chance to yet?
Not really. I can say thank you to, all my close friends. Like I said, my boy Malk, for sure. He's one of them. Haven't seen him in a couple years. We had a plan for my birthday just passed in March. So we was going to do ours together. His was a month before. But, COVID came and ruined that. So we still got to catch up on that. And also my fiance, man, she's there with me every step of the way. It's hard being a Black man already in the world, and then having someone as open as she is, and someone I can talk to, and someone I can go to for anything. It's a big help. So definitely her.
Do you wanna state her name?
Her name is Shakira Warren.
Nice.
Yeah.
Time for our final question.
Do it.
How do you define success?
I define success as being happy. So, doing something that you're happy doing, not living a life where you're waking up and you're mad about going to work, or knowing that you accomplished your goals, putting goals forth and knocking those goals down, understanding that all goals may not be accomplished, but you're going to keep trying. And, just being happy, being satisfied in life, being wealthy, getting up every day, being, going to do what you love to do. That's how I define success.
Yeah, it's a great way to end. We connected, we politic, and we will definitely do this again in the near future.
Of course.
We definitely got to do that. The cooking episode where you.
Yeah, that'll be dope. A little spin-off. That'll be nice.
Yeah. We definitely have to look into that.
Yeah.
So.
Let me know so I get my chef hat and my chef apron to be ready. Yeah, that'll be nice though, man. That'll be nice.
Yes. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.